I know that the Bears offense looked a lot better than they did last week when they were averaging like a yard per play. But from like a quarterback standpoint, it doesn't seem like they're building this offense around Justin Fields at all. They aren't designing run for him. They aren't designing runs for him at all. Like if I were a Bears fan or a Justin Fields fantasy owner, which I definitely am in a lot of spots, I would be highly concerned about him finishing two full starting games with a 6 for 21 rushing line. Like that is not why we drafted Justin Fields. We wanted him to be involved as a rusher, and he just simply hasn't been up to this point.
Yeah, it's looking like we're going to be holding the Justin Fields bag in best ball. Unfortunate that he landed in Chicago with one of the worst head coaches in the NFL, Adam Gase-esque, in Matt Nagy. And yeah, it just looks like when he starts, they want to hide him as much as possible. And we saw that yesterday, as I mentioned. The Bears went, super run heavy, and maybe that's just a function of Bill Lazor calling plays, because Bill Lazor is a more run heavy play caller and Matt Nagy's a more pass heavy play caller. But still discouraging to see Justin Fields barely run the ball at all, even though we know what type of athlete he is, and it just looks like it's not in the playbook. And then we got news today that Matt Nagy said Andy Dalton is still the starter when healthy, and he should be back this week or next week. So the Justin Fields bag is ours for the holding, and it looks like it's not going to work out this year. And just a tough scene. He was my highest owned quarterback, so GG to me.
Yeah, that's definitely unfortunate, and I had a ton of Fields as well, so not loving that. I guess we basically just have to wait until Nagy gets fired at the end of this year, or potentially even sooner. So I guess we'll be looking at Fields as a year two bounce back candidate, assuming that they upgrade at the coaching spot for 2022.